What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a sketch illustration of Power from Chainsaw Man. Let's begin today's lesson by sketching a line coming down the center of our page to help with the symmetry of our drawing. We'll start at the very top, right in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom. Let's go to the center of our page and draw another line going across from left to right. And then we're going to use these two lines to help us create a circle. From the center, let's step all the way up towards the top of our page. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Now I want to take this distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Just marking off the bottom of our circle. And then we'll repeat that process across this horizontal line. Taking this distance from the center over towards the left, marking that off, and then again, doing that on the right. And now we're going to connect the center of each point with a curve to create our circle. Start with the top left. Now the circle doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to get the right size. You can always go back and just readjust and smooth out our circle. Now let's go to the side of our circle, draw another straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom. I'm also going to add another line going across the bottom of our circle from left to right. Now that we have our circle and guidelines, let's start adding in the basic facial features. Let's start with the top edge of the eyes. From the center of our circle, just going to lower the eyes down about here. Draw a straight line going across from left to right. And then we're going to leave a large gap in between the eyes. From the center, let's step over toward the left. Draw a straight line coming all the way down. Let's take this distance over towards the right and do the same thing. Let's block in the shape of the eyes. From this point, let's step over toward the left, bend the eye coming in and then down. And do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to give our character some pretty big eyes. From the side of our circle, let's step in, curve the eye coming down, and just bend that up on the inside. Let's tuck the iris in underneath the eyelid. Starting over on the left, draw a circle, coming all the way around. Now I want to leave a gap along the bottom, and just pull that up on the inside. Do the same thing on the right, and we can always come back and just readjust the placement. Now from the bottom of the circle, let's step up, draw a straight line going across the bottom of our nose. From the end, step in, draw a triangle going up towards the middle, and then back down. Now from the bottom of our circle, we're going to step down, just draw a curve for the mouth, coming down and up. Go back to the left side, curve the bottom of the mouth, coming down, and then back up towards the right. From the bottom of the mouth, we're going to step down, just mark off the bottom of the chin with a straight line. Now let's go back up to these 2 points and draw a straight angled line going across the eyebrows, going up and then out. And now we're going to add some shape to the head. Let's start from the side of our circle, curve this down and then in toward that bottom line. Now from the jaw, we're going to bend this back in towards the chin, coming down and then in. Let's move down and draw the side of the neck. Over on the left side, draw a straight line. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. Now from the bottom, I'm just going to angle this down and then in toward that center line with the edge of the collar. From the corners of the neck, draw a straight angled line coming down and out across the shoulders. Now to place the collar on top of the neck. From the base of the neck, we're going to step up, angle this down and in on both sides. Then from the top, angle this down and out on top of the shoulders. Let's leave a gap in the center, step over towards the left, angle the collar coming down and out on both sides, and then go up towards the top of the shoulders. Now I'm going to rough in the necktie. From these 2 points, draw a straight line going across, come down and in, close off the bottom, and then from the bottom corners, just pull this down towards the bottom of our page. Let's go back and expose the left ear. From this eye line, draw a half circle going out and then back in towards the side of the head. Now that we have the basic details of the face, let's start layering in the hair. We're going to start from the very top of our circle. It's going to add that strand coming down the center of the head. Just going to bend this out toward the left. Go in towards the eyebrow. Now I just want to curl this around the nose. Go around the eye. Go around the mouth. And just pull that in towards the chin. Let's go back up to the top and work in the right side. And go around. Come in towards the eye. Now I'm just going to taper this. So get narrower, going out around the nose, and then down towards the bottom. Let's go on top of the ear. It's going to bend the hair coming in and then up. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing, coming down and out. Now I'm going to draw on the outside of the hair. Let's start from the top left of our circle. It's going to go all the way around, go around the ear, down and in. I'm just going to bend this back out on top of the shoulders. Just going to bulk out the hair a little bit along the top. Go all the way around the right side. And then just bend that in. Now from the top of the head, we're going to add those two horns. Let's start over on the left. Bend this up and then in. Go to the right side and do the same thing. And then from the top, we're just going to taper this out and then down on top of the head. Now with the horns in place, we just want to bulk up the top of the head. From the center, we're going to step up, then this up, go through the horn, and come down towards the side. And then do the same thing on the right, going all the way around, and then down. Now with a rough sketch in place, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean rough sketch in place, we want to go back and add some more detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with that center piece of the hair. I'm just going to start by just refining the shape all the way around. Also add a few strands along the inside for some texture. I'm going to add a little bit more texture along the base of the hair going out towards the side. And we'll also add that fold. I'm just going to bring some of that hair coming across the cheek. Just going to bump with the hair a little bit more in the center. And just adding a little bit more detail to the ears with those folds. Now I'm going to go in and start adding some more detail to the eyes. Start with the upper eyelid. I'm just going to add some thickness for the lashes. Also adding that fold above the eyes. And just working our way down towards the mouth. I'm just going to add those fangs across the top row. Add the tongue in the center. Also adding some more strands of hair. And go back one more time, just clean up our drawing. And now we're going to go in and start darkening up the contrast and adding some more detail. So I'm going to start with the eyes. Start by thickening up that eyelid. And working our way across the bottom. I'm just adding that little detail in the center of the eye. We'll lightly shade the inside of the eyes. Just going to lightly shade in that triangle along the bottom of the nose with some shadows. I'm just going to darken up the inside of the mouth, going around the teeth and the tongue. And now going back and just adding some more shape to the hair. I'm just going to continue down with the body before we get into the rest of the hair. Just roughly blocking out the collar and the tie. And I don't like to get too detailed with the body area. I'm going to go back and add a little bit of shadow from the hair on top of the head. Just using the side edge of our pencil. Also going across the top of the brow. Just going to add that shadow just underneath the head across the neck. And you're going to add that texture of the hair in behind the head, just underneath the ear. And I'll add that shadow and just fade that out. Now that we've traced out all our contours, we're going to go back and start adding some shadows. Now just adding that layer of shadows just along the bottom of the hair and the side edge of our pencil. Just adding a little bit of a reflection in the center piece of the hair. Now, as we get near the end of our drawing, we'll continue to add some more shadows and darken up the contrast of our lines, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Power from Chainsaw Man. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please give this video a like and share it with all your friends. If you want to keep drawing with me, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.